What's up, hiringadrone.com here, and today I just got a package in the mail and it contained all my parts for my tarantula. Now I ordered these from China. Not going to say exactly which side it was, but starts with the gear, ends with the best. But a little disappointed when I did receive my package because I did order the undercarriage for the tarantula, and as you can see, this did not come in mint condition. There's cracks all over. It's basically useless. Um, I do need these parts here for my tarantula. So I busted the landing gear off, the lights, and the prop guards. They don't stay on mine, but you just can't really work with this. This is unacceptable. The good thing is I only paid $3 for this. It does feel about 10 times thinner than the original undercarriage that came with my tarantula. So, maybe there is a way to salvage it with some duct tape and super glue. I've been a pretty good expert at that so far. So I'll see what I can do to salvage this, or maybe try to get a return. But this is the biggest bummer. Waiting so long to get this, and then it turns out to be cracked and broken. So I'll set that aside. I ordered some gears. I did a video. My tarantula is non-flyable at the moment, and I thought it was due to the gears. Not 100% sure that's the case now after examining it a little bit further. As you can see, these gears look nice and long. My gear that's in question, it's a little bit dirty. I do fly in the desert, but really, they don't look too different. So what I've come to the conclusion is I'm pretty sure it's the motor gear that's the issue. And you wouldn't think that because it's aluminum or copper or whatever it's made out of. But someone did make a comment on my channel and showed me where you can purchase them for 99 cents. Only issue is, in order to do that, I would need to wait another, 15 to 30 days to receive them. Good thing is that I did order some motors, so I got those. Got 4 of these suckers, only, I believe, like $7. So, they're all magnetized and stuck together. Really, you only got, 2 reds, 2 whites, positives and negatives that you can use. But if you look at these on the actual gears on mine, that is what was destroyed. I'll show you what mine looks like. And this is due to, heavy flying. As you can see, there's a groove war in there, and I actually thought it was the plastic gear that actually wore down, but it was actually the metal. So if I put, both these together, you can clearly see that this has been eaten into, which is kind of strange. But you can buy the replacements for just the tops, so this motor is still good. I just don't know how to replace the top, but I'll figure that out. Probably some pliers, a little bit of elbow grease. I'm sure that'll work out. I did pick up an extra battery. This was only about $7. It seems just a slightly bit bigger than the current one that I have, but now at least I'll have 2, so I can get more flight time in. Very good buy for this amount. If you're looking for a battery next day, Amazon has it. If you're, using Prime, you can get it pretty much the next day. Pay a couple dollars more, but it's worth it, so you don't have to wait 15 days to get it. I did get some prop guards. A little disappointed in one of them that I received. As you can see, this is a little bit mangled. It looks like someone stepped on it, so I don't know how well it's gonna fit on there. anything's better than what I got. Let me show you a nice clean one from the package. This one did come through, so this is how they're supposed to look. This is the damaged one, but these do come in very, very handy in saving your motors, so you don't run into issues like what I did. I can show you one of my current prop guards. As you can see, I do not have this section here or this section here. I ended up trimming those off because they kept getting caught in the motor after I wrecked it so many times. So I just put this on there, so if I did hit something, this barely bends and it wouldn't take too much abuse to the motor. Only problem is that if it falls on the side, straight shot into the motor and you bend some stuff up. So overall, oh, I did get one more thing. I got some motor mounts. I wasn't in need of them at the current moment, but you know what? Since I was on an ordering bender for parts, I didn't want to delay in case I do break one of these off. I did notice, in the inside of my Tarantula, I have broken some of these holes on some of these mounts off here, and that's where the actual motor mounts go. If I can get it in the right hole there. I got that sucker upside down. So, this is roughly where it'd fit in. Got it still upside down. Well, anyways, I think you get the point, but fits in there somewhat like that. And, if one of these breaks off, you need to order the new undercarriage or overcarriage of it, but still nice to have, because it does have the bearings on here. And you get, a total of 8 of those since you have 4. As you can see on my gear here, since the gear is bent, my bearing there, it's not as easy to come off. I can get it off with some force. It's just supposed to slide off of there with no issues, but this will definitely come in handy having these. So I won't need to use all these just at the moment. So just to kind of give you an idea of everything that I purchased as some replacement parts. And if you do get a Tarantula and you plan on flying it with, let's say, a GoPro, and you're not an advanced flyer, I would suggest ordering some extra parts right away after you make your purchase. I mean, I spent about $20 on this. Granted, this thing is broken here. I don't have everything that I would need, but you can get a brand new Tarantula for $63. But this is enough to kind of patch your drone up and keep it flying in the meantime. Some of these can be ordered overnight through Amazon. I was able to find some gears too that you could get a little bit quicker through eBay. But overall, this is my purchase that I got, and I'll be patching up my current Tarantula. As you can see, I'm short a motor here. Lots of duct tape holding this sucker together. And, if you look at this, this is so much thicker than this cheap one that I purchased that's all broken, cracked, and bent up. So a little bit disappointed on that because I did wait quite some time to get it. It doesn't look like you can get it anywhere here in the States faster or cheaper. Maybe someone might know a spot to get it in the U.S. so I can get it a little bit faster. And my main concern is trying to get the holes back for my landing gear, because when I originally purchased my Tarantula, they gave me a set of landing gear that didn't have the hole cut out from the camera port, so I had to cut a hole out, and I had to super glue and put screws in there to hold it. But after a few wrecks and with a GoPro attached on the bottom, as you can see, these screw holes have been sheared off. which have made the landing gear basically useless. So what I had to do was tape some straws on here, which isn't ideal, but you know what? It kept it flying, kept my GoPro from just smacking the ground every time I landed it. So here's my order. Cost about $20, and it should keep my Tarantula X6 or JJRC H16 up in the air for a little bit longer. So I'll be putting the Tarantula back together, and I'll be putting that motor in, and hopefully we'll be able to get a good test flight out of it tomorrow and see if it's still working.